It's all Obi-Wan's fault. He's holding me back.
You're not all-powerful, Anakin.
Well, I should be.
Anakin Skywalker was only a boy as the hero of Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, but now he's growing into young manhood in Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and we can see early signs that he will eventually become the evil Darth Vader. But in this new Star Wars movie, he's a hero, assigned along with his mentor, a younger Obi-Wan Kenobi, to guard Senator Padme Amidala as she leads the Republic in its defense against the rebels.
We need a system where the politicians sit down and discuss the problem, agree what's in the best interest of all the people, and then do it.
That's exactly what we do. The trouble is that people don't always agree.
Well, then they should be made to.
Director George Lucas is an outspoken advocate of digital filmmaking, and the models, puppets, and miniatures of the first 3 Star Wars movies have been replaced in the last 2 by computer-generated images.
The boy has exceptional skills.
But he still has much to learn, Master. His abilities have made him, well, arrogant.
Yes. A flaw more and more common among Jedi. Too sure of themselves they are. Even the older, more experienced ones.
The use of computer animation allows Lucas to greatly expand the scope of his canvas in epic shots like this one. That looks sensational, but the surprise is Episode 2 bogs down in too much dialogue. Apart from one big action sequence, the first hour is mostly stiff, banal commonplaces without any wit or excitement. And as for the images, Lucas shot Episode 2 not on film, but on digital videotape with a new digital camera made just for him by Sony. 19 theaters will be showing it in digital projection. Everyone else in about 3,000 other theaters will see it transferred to film, as I did. I saw the movie on a very big screen, which was not kind to the digital process. Scenes looked fuzzy, action was often unconvincing, and alien creatures sometimes lurched as awkwardly as in 1950s sci-fi pictures. The trailers on the web, curiously, look sharper and brighter than the movie did, so maybe Attack of the Clones would pop out more on a small multiplex screen or with a digital projector. I don't know, but judging from what I saw, Lucas's digital approach isn't able to hold a big screen convincingly.
Well, I thought there was a visual texture to Episode 2 that surpasses not only The Phantom Menace, but the first 3 Star Wars films. The blending of human actors, costume creations, elaborate sets, and those digital effects I thought was nearly seamless. This is a great-looking movie with distinct planet environments, sweeping astral landscapes, and even outer space rainstorms. And it's not just the backdrops and the explosions that are more impressive, it's the non-human characters. The Yoda of Attack of the Clones is so expressive and mobile that he makes the old Yoda look like the sock puppet he is.
Do you think these cloners are involved in the plot to assassinate Senator Amidala?
No, Master, there appears to be no motive.
Do not assume anything, Obi-Wan. Clear your mind must be if you are to discover the real villains behind this plot.
The cast is also uniformly strong. It's not easy acting opposite robots and blue screens and imaginary Jedi masters, but Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen, Samuel L. Jackson, and Natalie Portman are more than up to the task. I really liked the love story between Christensen and Portman, even though I couldn't quite figure out how he aged more than a decade while she looked pretty much the same as she did when he was a little boy. But that's a minor quibble. I like this movie a lot.
Yeah, was she 10 years older than him or not?
I thought so, but...
Okay, now we disagree about the visuals, so let's put that to one side. There is not one line in this movie that you could quote with any pleasure. It is the most banal script I've ever read. It's just all about exactly what the plot requires them to say at any given moment, and the love story is just dead in the water.
I don't think it's dead in the water at all.
Any chemistry between them, and as for the things that they say, those are ancient, tired, romantic cliches from 1,000 other movies.
Well, this is a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, so maybe they invented these cliches and then Shakespeare got them from there. But first of all, Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen are great-looking actors, and I think they have a wonderful chemistry together. I like their love scenes together. I don't think they are at all.
They just kind of stare at each other while I love you, but I mustn't love you.
Well,
and then the rest of the dialogue all involves what's happened before, what's going to happen next.
Yeah, well,
what's happening in the Empire, what's happening in the Republic.
You go through all 5 Star Wars movies, and there's a lot of that sort of sci-fi Western in outer space dialogue. It's
Yeah, but
corny
how about,
stuff, and there's a lot of fortune cookie wisdom from Yoda.
Somebody in this movie have something interesting to say and say it with wit and style and flash. The actors are all dialed down. None of them seem excited enough to be who they are.
Well, I disagree with that as well, and I think there are some witty exchanges between Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen, you know, the apprentice and the master, that sort of thing. And it's a fun approach to the Star Wars story. This movie does not take itself as seriously as Phantom Menace does. And I think, you want to go back to the visuals, I think it looks great.
Oh, well, I don't think it looks great. For example, you take Yoda.
Now
you like this Yoda better than the other Yoda.
Yeah, and you know what? Go back and look at that other Yoda.
First of all,
you can practically see the guy crouching underneath.
The other Yoda never looked like a sock puppet, and not only didn't he not look like a sock puppet, but Lucas has said that he tried to make this Yoda look like the Muppet Yoda.
Only more expressive, and there's this whole crouching Yoda, hidden dragon thing.
That Yoda turns into an action figure now with his lightsaber.
I think that
after
is
the next movies
that Star Wars fans are going to absolutely love. I loved it.
Totally out of character
form. It's not totally out of character form. That's part of his skills. He's not just this brilliant philosopher. He's also a Jedi warrior.
And you have the Force.
He's a Jedi master.
If you encompass the Force, you don't need no laser saber.
You do when you're going up against another Jedi dude who's also got super
just kind of go like
powers.
This.
No, well,
you're Yoda. Nobody can stop you.
Well, he was being stopped mentally, so he had to go to the physical stuff.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of great action sequences.
Okay, well, I'm sure that a lot of people will agree with you.
I hope so.
Okay.